fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low threes. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Rendell Grichuk makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some big-time baseball.
For St. Louis, center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Squared that one up just a little late.
First pitch, 110.
Wood gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Shot to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
And it's really been a team effort to get those 9 wins. Everybody on the roster is contributing in some way. And when that happens, winning becomes contagious.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Utley is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Matt Holliday gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Just underway here in Southern California. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Michael Waka gets the start for St. Louis in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Chase Utley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of
up
the
for the
first.
Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Piscotty. 1 down. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Corey Seager will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Justin Turner will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats, it feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
Adrian Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all three categories. He's not even in the top 5 in average.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
On the money.
One left for L.A. After one, no score. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Woods ready. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Thompson has a play. One out.
You know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
So the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yasmani Grandal will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Yasmani Grandal.
In there, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6th, left fielder,
Howie Kendrick will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
You know what? I think he's got the right idea here with 2 strikes. All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
Stepping in now, Trace Thompson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well. When you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Jock Peterson will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League.
Well, it's still early in the year, and he knows what's at stake. This is a contract year for him, so continuing to put up big numbers like this is going to be huge for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Grichuk. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles. Set to start the 3rd inning in this one. Jed Jerko will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Wood into the windup. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Utley's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity. Certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 52, Michael Wacha.
Michael Wacha will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alex Wood digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Alex Wood.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Chase Utley will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Rocket to third. In there, a base hit.
Good start to the inning here. Back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he takes ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Three and 0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Justin Turner walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Shot back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
It's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One-run score.
There you go, just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. to be thinking strikeout here. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. A pause and the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Left fielder.
He'll take a look at ball 1. At the very least, he'll get a fresh start at things here following the grand slam.
I don't think he'll take a whole lot of consolation in that, but you're right. As best he can, he's got to clear his mind and start over.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grichuk moves over. 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Trace Thompson is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Shot towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
Jock Peterson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Rendell Grichuk will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. Gets him to go after the first pitch as this is bounced toward the second baseman, Utley. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
This is where, as a pitcher, you can start to put the clamp down. This was a tie ball game, but now all of a sudden, he's out there with a 5-run lead. So you can bet he won't be afraid to start going after guys a bit more, just like he did right there.
Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
1-1, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. Alex Wood come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But, folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Grounded to the right. To his right, Moss. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Lifted the other way to left center. Grichuk giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Matt Carpenter heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
It's still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Peterson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Into the box, Brendan Moss. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
It's been a while since these guys last hit the scoreboard. Remember, they got shut out the last time they took the field. But finally, they push a run across here on the RBI single.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Skied into straightaway right. Thompson sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 1. Justin Turner in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And that's over. 3-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Lance Lynn is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Adrian Gonzalez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Three and 0 now. Popped high in the air. Moss coasts under it. 1 away.
Oh, and a gift right there. I mean, he falls behind the guy 3-0 and then gets him to pop it up. That'll be a big sigh of relief out there on the mound.
Yasmani Grandal is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Pause, now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Ready on 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Carpenter. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Colton Wong will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kendrick over to his right. He's got it one away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great start. This has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Lifted in the air out to right. Thompson over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Stephen Piscotty will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of his zone.
Smoke toward third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Jonathan Broxton will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Jonathan Broxton.
Howie Kendrick will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Now in the box, Trace Thompson. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
We'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Well, for Kendrick, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Broxton sets. 1-2 on its way. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here. And they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Six runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
I feel like I've seen this before. That is 3 straight doubles now. How often do you see that? He's going to drive in another run here as the big inning continues.
Alex Wood will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And there's no doubt Broxton really bringing it, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he needed that one. You know, something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
No one out with a runner at second. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Chase Utley will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty going back on it, still going back. Gone! A 2-run home run for Chase Utley, the 248th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, I think Molina's calling for this pitch to be down, but it winds up getting elevated. And when you miss location like that, bad things will happen, and they sure did.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit in the air out to left. After it is Holiday. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Carpenter is there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Matt Holliday is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
Matt Carpenter will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Pitch on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Johnny Peralta will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a play! And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Brandon Moss will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Dribbled up the line. Reined in. Underhanded flip. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Walden will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 53, Jordan Walden. Now playing first base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 32,
Adrian Gonzalez. Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself
Leading
that third hit.
Dodgers.
Those are the kind of games that puts a
baseman,
little extra pep in his step.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ripped on the ground to first. Adams has got it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too, but unfortunately, he hits it right at someone, so it becomes a fairly easy out.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
1 out, nobody on. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Jerko has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Digging in now, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. J.P. Howell will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
J.P. Howell.
Yadier Molina will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Yadier Molina.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Thompson has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Matt Adams will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Rendell Grichuk will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing. Oh, look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Here you go in show motion. He puts a lot into this swing, and then on the follow-through, you see it just go whoop. That's why you always got to stay alert in the stands when you come to a game.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Trace Thompson leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Right fielder, Trace Thompson.
Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1.
Now batting.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Jock Peterson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Sometimes these setup men, they can be the unsung heroes of your ball club. And he's proving that here. That's 5 in a row he's retired now since coming on to start the 7th.
Carl Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2 and 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and fight guys somehow.
Right side. There is Jerko. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 1. Chris Hatcher will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Chris Hatcher.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And the 0-1 sent on the ground to second for Utley. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 7.
2 outs away from the victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Matt Holliday will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see him try patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
0-2, here it is. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone. And that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Not really much more to say about this. 10 wins in a row. There's not a team in the league that wants to play these guys right now. They're playing some of the best baseball we've seen in years.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 9-1. So long from Southern California.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.